They both know what they both know what the other is going to do. It's going to be a matter of who can stop it or who can make the other person take longer to do what they want to do.
Yep.
So yeah, I hear there's going to be fireworks. So let's see. I'm ready.
And I do want to add that I've been talking to Heavy about this matchup because he figured he'd play him at some point in the playoffs, and he was pretty confident that he found a good defense against Sign. I guess they played a scrim and he shut him down. So I was careful to tell him don't get too cocky because Sign's a gamer. When those playoff lights turn on, it's probably going to be a different story than scrims, but that'll be something to look out for. Let's see if Heavy can crack the code and stop this high-powered offense. So. No timing needed. I'm just going to push play, and we'll continue. Good luck to both you guys.
All right. Tampa Bay is lined up for the. All right, so we're going to have Heavy kicking off here to start the first half. We're going to have Morstead. Sign's going to be starting off with his return game and his offense. Now let's see. Sign's going to start off with a run to the left. Looking to break a tackle. Can't quite get there. Down at the 15-yard line. So decent start for Heavy. That's probably as much as he could hope for coming out of the gate there.
Yeah, Sign's not really known for his kick returns. He kind of just plays it safe. He'll try to get out of bounds most of the time.
Well, play action from Sign, no surprise there. And look at Donald, wide open, down at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's a problem on that play. When he needs yards, that's one of his 2 or 3 go-tos.
All right, play action again. Carr running right, looking for Davis, and Heavy jumps in front of that one and picks it off. A great start for Heavy. Maybe it looks like he might have actually found that defense that works against him, if it's anything to go by.
Yeah, and Sign doesn't really care if you're next to him because he knows the angles so well that usually he can fit it in there. Heavy's presence there, he wasn't bothered by it, but Heavy is really good at making that happen sometimes. So,
I do have to say, after this play, here we go Kaepernick stepping up with a quick pass to Luzar. Hate that, despise it, but hey, it works. So I would say that what Heavy has to hope for here is Sign to have a bad game. Because if Sign plays his game and Heavy plays his game, Sign is very likely going to win. But first interception was what Heavy needed to start this one out and give himself a chance as he runs up the middle of 5 yards.
Well, you would think that. I think in the old days that might have been true, but Heavy's on a roll now. He's got the mojo. He's got a pretty high-powered offense, and he's always had a strong defense. So if they both play really, really well, it could be a toss-up. And that's more of a respect for what Heavy's been doing than it is disrespect to Sign, because obviously Sign's an amazing player.
Yep. Heavy's looking for Sims Walker down this here. Ooh, almost intercepted there. Sign almost took it right back.
Oh, and Witness, feel free to jump in, just give some reactions here. I did invite him in as a third party. It is the Super Bowl, so feel free.
All right, here we go. Kaepernick almost under pressure there for a second, and looks like there's going to be a face mask call on the Bengals. That's going to give Heavy a first down.
Yeah, I'm kind of
almost right away down into the red zone here for Heavy. So that was a quick moving offense for his first drive.
Go ahead, Witness.
I think he's muted.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard somebody.
Nope. All right, here's Leach running up the middle for a gain of about 2. And Witness, just so you know, I think I've unmuted you. For some reason, you're muted server-wide.
On the defense, number 70, automatic, first down.
All right, Heavy coming up for 1st and 10. Got a couple penalties to help him out there.
Yeah, Heavy's just taking his little chunks. That's what you want to do against Sign, but you have to be efficient and consistent.
And there's Heavy for the first touchdown. Good strike there to start out this game for him. Put Sign in a little bit of a hole to start things out.
Great play by Heavy. Sometimes that's tough. Sign does protect the quick pass pretty well, but Heavy squeezes it in there.
All right, and we've got a game, people. 7-0 for Heavy.
Yeah,
Sign's going to receive the ball again.
Couldn't be a better start for Heavy. He got the stop, got the turnover, got the touchdown. This is perfect for Heavy.
This is everything he could have hoped for. Here comes Sign with a wide open hole there. Breaking a couple breaking tackles. He's getting nifty. And he's down at the 35. Looks like he had some space there for a minute. Didn't quite take off.
Yeah, that's kind of rare. You don't really see Sign go for the return, but I think he's feeling a little pressure now.
All right, play action. Carr stands in the middle. He's got him over the middle to Kerr.
Yep. Pretty impossible to defend unless you're going to do it manually. Heavy's pretty focused on the outside, which he should be because that's the bigger routes.
All right, play action again. Rolls outside. Looks like he's got a couple options here. Going for Staley. He's got it.
Yep. Nice patience by Sign there. Just waiting for the right angle to open itself up.
All right. Sticking in that goal line formation. He's going to take the fullback up the middle.
Ooh, that is
Heavy ripping at
dangerous.
that ball.
Very dangerous. Sign's running backs can cough up the ball, so it's always risky.
Sign sticking with that fullback rush. And of course, he's going to go for it on 4th and 2. Let's see
I'm
what
expecting a run to the
drums
right or up
here.
the middle here. No, he's changing it up. I still expect a run, though.
It would have to. Looks like he's changing the direction of the run there. Does it again. Going to sprint to the outside. He's going to get the first down. No, he could not break a tackle. And that is 2 stops in a row for Heavy. Wow. This is excellent start for Heavy and pretty bad for Sign. Sign's going to have to find a way to turn this one around.
We got the outside pass rusher on the right. And Heavy's great audible here because he had the play action. You see that pass rusher on the right. He was going to sack him.
All right. Here comes Leach for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, and I should say, oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, unfortunately for Sign, halftime is quite a ways away. And that's when you can take a breather and get a little bit of a restart, but not anytime soon. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You'll remember it eventually. Kaepernick rolling left, tries to hit Leach, but he's way out of bounds by the time the pass gets there. It looks like he was a little bit skittish on that play, but he had plenty of time.
He was, and that's because of that outside pass rush of Signs. It gets you a little bit antsy in the pocket. Look for Sims Walker here.
Kaepernick's sticking up in the middle, and it's dropped. Looks like he had that high pass for a second, but it was closed up pretty quickly by Signs' defense.
And I've noticed Heavy's going with that fullback as a blocker there, just kind of combating that edge rush, which is a good idea as long as you can sacrifice the route runner and you have a couple good routes going.
All right, here comes Heavy, stepping up in the pocket, high point, Sims Walker, and he drops that ball. Oh.
I mean, that's so unfortunate.
What an unfortunate turn of events. My goodness.
Well, there's Collinsworth.
All right, here comes Carr rolling left, looking for Davis, looks for Davis, has Davis, and Davis drops the ball.
Yeah, that's a hard route to defend. Heavy gets lucky on that one, but that instant hit right on the reception can jar it loose. So a little bit earned, a little bit luck.
All right, Carr rolling left again, looks for Davis. He's wide open. That should be a first down.
And that's Signs. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, Sign looks like he's calming down a little bit, taking what's given to him.
Yes, and he's digging more into his playbook. I didn't see that play once the last time I just played him, so he's
Carr under
digging
pressure, throws across his body to O'Donnell for pick about 5.
And he had a wide open guy to the right side. Big miss. Many yards given up there.
Yep.
All right, here comes the play action. Carr rolls right. Hall's covering Davis. Carr looking downfield across his body. He's got Kerr. The most unrealistic of bad plays, but this is an integral part of Sign's playbook, is the throws across the body.
And that route is good for most tight ends. Most of those thick tight ends will run that route really well. It's hard to defend. Oh, wow.
Ooh, Heavy just lurked that one.
And he gave it a little spin move. Wow. Incredible play by Heavy. And I will make note that is a defensive end that I traded him last offseason.
So Sign knows who to blame. All right, so Heavy with 2 defensive stands so far already. That is impressive, to say the least, against Sign.
Another thing I want to say is we saw something last Sign drive, actually the one before. He was in his head a lot. Usually he's quick to the line, quick to snap, but Heavy really had him thinking on that 4th down. You don't see that very often.
All right, Heavy taking a fullback dive up the middle. He's going to fall across the first down line for a new set of downs here. Coming down to the first quarter, and we're up 7-0. Not the offensive flashy game we thought it would be, actually. It's been quite the defensive show so far. Kaepernick running right. Looking, can't hit the fullback. Another drop from Heavy.
He had Leach right up the middle. He even playmakered him, but for some reason didn't throw to him. That could have been a wrong button he pushed on that one because it looked like he playmakered the right guy, just didn't throw to the right guy.
Yeah. All right, here comes Kaepernick. Manipulating that pocket and just overthrows his receiver. Can't quite grab it. Looked like there was some contact there that was called.
Yep.
You can get the right
No,
bumps.
he doesn't have his fullback blocking on this one. It's going to be pressure. Oh, but he got the
All right,
block
his
anyway.
offensive line picks it up. Heavy calm, throws across the body
Great
for
play.
Nene. He's got it for a Dane down to the 45-yard line on Sign's side of the field.
Yeah, he's feeling it now. Again,
Confident Heavy is a dangerous Heavy.
Yeah, very much so. And it can get him into trouble sometimes, but if he's, if his user's on point and everything's clicking, it's, he's very, very, very hard to beat.
All right. Heavy looks like he's looking deep for Lazar. Can't quite get him. Under pressure, and he's going to be sacked way back at the 55-yard line. Tried to get rid of that one, couldn't quite get it. Good play by Sign's defense to chase him down.
Yeah, that is the effect of, Kaepernick's a fast quarterback, but he's still not as fast as some of the faster linebackers, so he might have wanted to try to throw that away a little bit earlier.
Heavy straight up the middle overthrows his receiver as well. And Heavy's going to look for the hurry up here, trying to hit Stalker down the middle. Stalker.
Oh, he needs this.
Flies on either side, under pressure, steps up, and hits him down the middle again. Double covered, hands in the way, but Stalker finds a way to bring it in for that first down. That was clutch by Heavy.
Yeah, Heavy is just, he's got these, kind of like Sign, Heavy's got these routes where he knows how to get the right angle. He just knows, even though it looks covered, it's going to get caught. So, great play by Heavy.
Sign's edge pressure has been a non-factor as Heavy tries to strike over the middle again. That's dropped.
Yeah, that's 2 big drops now. That should have been a big gain there.
Yeah.
This is a good-looking play. I like this one.
Looking for Uzar, the quick pass, and maybe a face mask to go along with it, but the flag doesn't come out there.
Yeah, no,
So
usually Sign will follow that fullback into the flats, but maybe that's just against me. But that fullback is wide open if Heavy's patient enough.
All right, looking, rolling left. Motions to fullback in on. That gets that nasty off the back animation for the fullback. Doesn't turn around.
Yeah. No, Heavy's still smooth operating right now. I like what he's doing. I like the play action, or the playmaking. It's great.
All right, here comes a run up the middle with Leach. Looking for space, getting space. A good run there. Bruising for a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, another thing you don't see from... Oh, sorry to step on your toes there. Another thing you don't see from Sign usually is his run defense is not really dominant right now, and it is.
All right, Heavy looking on slants. Going to throw it in the middle. Bat it away. Could have been picked. Deflection there, but he's going to go a hurry up and make it the same... Keep the same play. Looking for Walker. Looks like he might have him, and he's got him at the goal line. Not quite across the end, though.
Heavy just doesn't care. He's just going to win how he wins, or he's going to try to at least.
There goes this QB dive up the middle, and he's stopped.
Oh yeah, I knew this was coming. We're going no huddle here.
Twice though. And
oh wow,
Sign is going to stop him on the goal line. That was unlucky from Heavy and brilliant defense from Sign to get those timings right. Look at Staley, all that room, and
unfortunate
face mask on there. He's going to get a 25-yard gain, but.
And you see the stick work by Sign. He's really good at getting to the line of scrimmage with his running back and just waiting for you to commit, and then just kind of slithering away.
All right, Carr runs out left, and he's going to have some space here to run. Gives Case a double move there. He's going to have a 15-yard gain.
Nice play. And got lucky on the penalty to get some room, but then made even more room.
Yes, he did. Staley up the middle for a 6-yard gain. And this is where Sign is going to get dangerous when he starts to be able to just open up his playbook a little bit, add in maybe that 5th or 6th play that he has. Staley up the middle again, room. He's going to be down around midfield.
And here we go. This is playoff football. Sign's just taking what works. No shame. If the fullback drive is working, great.
Play action, and he's going to be sacked down at the 40. 10-yard loss there. That looks like Sign chose the wrong side to scramble to.
Well, he doesn't, usually that rush doesn't get home, so that's surprising sack by Sign, or on Sign there.
Carr rolling right, looking for O'Donnell, looking for the sticks, can't quite get him.
Heavy's defense is fantastic. What can you say?
His defense has been very good, and Sign looks like it was a little bit itchy on those sticks there. Play action, running right, looking over his body. O'Donnell down around the first down line. He's going to bring up 4th and inches, though.
Yep, that impossible to cover route. Go to. He's got exactly what we wanted there. Now he's got to get this.
All right, here comes Sign. He's going to run the outside again. Looks like it's triple coverage, and he's going to be stopped again. That is 2 drives in a row that Sign has been stopped on 4th and short.
You know, and I honestly, that toss, I don't see that from Sign very often. Usually he's very by the book. He always says, go up the middle, but I think Heavy's got him thinking.
Yeah, it does look like he's a little bit nervous. Heavy looking downfield. He's got him for Sims Walker, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. And Heavy's going to go up by 2 TDs today.
Oh, wow. Perfect play call by Heavy. And actually, there's a lot going on there. So,
Yes.
Perfect play call. Sign commits, but then Heavy has the presence of mind. He doesn't get the good result on the commit. There's still 2 guys right there. If Heavy switches onto that guy, he might have switched at the very last second, but long story short, on that situation, you want to just let the ball drop in because he had the edge. He was in front of the man. So good play by Heavy.
And Sign finds himself 2 touchdowns down, nearing the 2-minute warning in the first half. It's about as good as it gets for Heavy. See if you can pull this one home in the second half. Or if Sign can make something happen before we go to the locker rooms. Play action, Carr running right. He's got O'Donnell over the middle. Heavy tearing at the ball there, but he can't quite get it out.
Yeah. Got a good animation on the tearaway, just didn't get the fumble. That's got to be a little nerve-wracking for Sign with Heavy just smashing strip on that.
All right, Brown jumping and glitching around a couple guys to get a gain of 4. So Sign has to be careful here to take it down as much as he can, but he also wants to score a touchdown.
Yeah, he does. He also wants to run as much clock as he can because I believe Heavy kicked off first, correct?
Yep, Heavy kicked off first. So if Sign gives him a chance to score, even if it's a field goal at the end here, that would put him even further down than he already is. Overthrowing, but it looks like it's going to be a defensive pass interference call on that. So Sign is going to have excellent field position. With 1.5 minutes left. I don't think he's in any hurry to get these plays off. Carr rolling left. Look at that space. He's going to take it. And he's going to outrun pace. I think he was wary of that double move there.
Yeah, and here's the thing about Sign's drive right now. Sign wants to run the clock down, but he also wants a touchdown more than anything. And he knows that Heavy's been playing really good defense, so he's going to try a quick snap, catch him off guard as much as possible.
All right, Carr. Ooh, wow, a broken tackle there. That was dangerous from Sign. That easily could have been a fumble.
Yeah, he's going balls out now. He has to. He absolutely has to get a touchdown here.
All right, 1 minute and 20 left. Looks like Sign is going to leave Heavy a little bit of time on the clock, so he can do anything with it. If he can put this in the end zone. Davis up the middle, TD. Put Sign on the board there, 6 points.
Yeah, and again, I just think he's relieved to just get that 7 on the board, crack the seal, and now he can play his game and not be down 2 scores and play a little panicked.
He needed to see those points go up.
Absolutely.
7-14 game here. Heavy's going to receive this kickoff and also the second half kickoff. Go ahead.
And I'll tell you what, I don't care who you are or who you're playing. If you are playing from behind, it is not a comfortable feeling. So that touchdown was huge for him.
All right. Here goes Heavy on the return. Moore breaking a tackle, but he's going to be tackled anyway at the 25-yard line. Heavy's got 1 minute and 12 seconds to make something happen.
He's got a big opportunity here.
He's going to go with the same play he just scored a touchdown on. Looks like Sign had this one well covered. Going for Walker down the end zone. Down the field.
Well, not a bad idea by Heavy. Sign doesn't really switch on to his safeties much, so you're not really in danger of the pick there if you can get the angle.
Kaepernick running left. Looking, has the spin throw. Nene is going to drop the ball. Couple incomplete passes, and Heavy's going to go hurry up here. Clock is stopped at 1 minute. See if we can make a 3rd down conversion happen. Standing in the pocket. Ooh, looked like that was tipped off of, an offensive lineman? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but Heavy can't be happy with himself right now. He had a golden opportunity here. At least get a field goal. And now Sign is licking his chops. And now Sign's just a little bit more relaxed, and he's ready to go.
So Heavy had better be very careful here to make sure Sign gets
he muffs it.
Ah!
And that's that
Well,
Madden
that
glitch.
took away any return opportunity Sign had there, and that's exactly what Heavy was hoping for. So that is 50 seconds to take this down, what would you say, 45 yards to get in field goal range? With Donald, there's about 20 of them.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of kicker he has. I'm not sure he has a great one, but I'm sure if he just gets to the 37, maybe he'll probably be in a good spot.
All right, here goes the play action. Rolling right, looking across his body. He's got Kerr, and Sign is in a groove now, making Heavy sweat a little bit.
I tell you what, I think before this game is over, we might see a pick on that crosser by Heavy because he is ready for it every time. Just no luck yet.
Yeah. Kerr down the middle, and he's got it around the 40-yard line. Sign driving here, 28 seconds left. He's still got 3 timeouts, if I remember correctly. Play action, Carr, looking right, across his body, and quadruple coverage. That was throwing caution to the wind there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was very well covered. I think a lot of people are going to be hitting up Heavy about this defense after the game.
Looked like I was on the sticks that time.
There goes Carr down the middle again. Heavy's safety looked like he was getting in a position to pick that.
Yeah, I almost wonder if
Sign cold here.
I wonder if Heavy's just spotlighting correctly, guessing right, because that's the only explanation I have for that many defenders around the ball.
All right, here goes Brown up the middle,
Perfect
stopped
defense.
cold.
Well, this is where the kicker comes in, because a strong leg kicker can make this, no problem. But if he's not at least 90 up yet, so Sign's going to go for one more.
So it looks like Sign is not going to take the kick.
No.
We'll look for the 4th down. Play action. Looking. No one's open. Across the body. Incomplete. Heavy holds his ground.
Now, against most people, that's pretty low risk. But against Heavy, he is capable of getting a touchdown here. Although, it looks like he's just going to run it.
Heavy's just going to run it out. See if something can happen. Breaking a tackle. Making a spin. Nothing. So we're going to go into halftime. 14-17. Heavy's receiving, and he's already up.
I'm just going to pause the video real quick, and we'll bring in witness on this. You guys go ahead. Maybe Doc go first. Just let's sum up that first half, and then let's think about what we can look for in the second half.
So my first reaction is anyone who's held Sign to 7 points in the first half, half the Super Bowl right there. So if you're holding Sign to 7 points in a single half, that's about as good as you can do. Now, I will say Heavy has managed to get 2 picks so far, I believe. Heavy has also had multiple drops. So, if anything, Heavy should be further ahead than he is already. And Sign, he knows that. He's not going to... He's aware of what's going on, and he knows he needs to do a little bit better in the second half. Now, from Sign's perspective, I do think that he is relieved that this is only a 14-7 game. This could easily be 21, maybe even 28-7, if things had gone Heavy's way instead of Sign's way. So, that's got to be a little bit hopeful. He knows he can play a better game, I'm sure. And I'm sure he's determined that he will play a better game. So I'd expect the second half. This first half was defensive. I would expect personally the second half to be one of the more offensive halves we've ever seen.
All right.
Go ahead, witness.
All I know is what I saw came down to 3rd and 4th down. Too many missed opportunities on 4th down, just going for it and getting stopped. I mean, getting stopped at the inch-yard line, not being able to get over that line, that's got to suck and feel bad for you. I mean, I think this game boils down defense in 3rd and 4th down, and if they can get the 3rd and 4th down conversions together and really put it on. I mean, I'm rooting for Sign on this one, but I told him in chat that I believe D-Heavy's going to get you on this one, but I was rooting for him, and it's looking like my prediction is coming to light. So unfortunate for Sign. I'm hoping he can turn that around and get those 3rd and 4th conversions and really make this game as epic as it's made out to be.
All right, very good points, guys. I would just add that the last time these guys played in the playoffs, I think, ended up with Heavy coming out victorious in a shocking upset at the time. And that game started off with Heavy just coming out and just clobbering them right off the bat. Sign clawed back, almost got the win in that one. Came back pretty damn close, if I remember correctly. And that kind of speaks to one of Sign's biggest strengths, which is feeling things out. Kind of like LeBron James does in the NBA. He'll play a game and he'll just feel things out, figure out what's working. In the second half, he'll evolve and just do all the right things. So Sign has championship pedigree here. I expect he'll give it everything he has, and this is going to be one hell of a finish. So let's go.
A segue off of that little sign thing to LeBron James. I just hope he doesn't jump onto the field and beat his hands against the ground because he doesn't win this game like LeBron did over stupid foul.
I wouldn't expect that from Sign. Alrighty. Well, let's get into the second half.
Okay, let's go. All right, here we go. Comes down to this. Sign's going to kick off to an already 7-point lead Heavy. See if Heavy can make anything happen, or if Sign's learned a thing or two from his defensive stand at the end of the last half. More on the return. Breaks a tackle, gets tackled. Oh, and a fumble. Heavy manages to recover that one. His heart probably just went to his throat there.
You don't see him dive for him very often. At least I don't see him dive very often. That was a great play by Heavy's AI there.
All right, so Heavy with a little bit of a scare jump there at the beginning, but see if he can come out and keep his calm. He's going to audible into his direct HB snap. That works so well. Heavy's looking down the outside. Breaks one tackle, but he's only going to get a gain of about 2.
Yeah, not bad. Yards are better than no yards. Yards are better than sack. But I think Heavy knows he's going to have to keep just turning out offense. He just can't look back.
At this point, Heavy's not going to be bothered with 2 or 3 yard gains because that just means more time off the clock, more opportunities, and that was close to a pick there. Didn't look like it would be, but Sign's defender jumped in front of that.
he had Nene was going to be wide open there. Oh, now we got the run commit. Oh, terrible throw.
Oh.
But it works out.
Put it right over the top of the defenders. Could have led Walker a bit more, and that would have been a PD, but Sign's defense catches up to him. That was a run. That was a weird run commit. I don't see why he would have run commit there.
Probably just setting his defensive assignments, did a playmaker before the snap, and just got caught napping.
Probably. And Kaepernick under pressure there, but he gets the ball off to Nene, middle. And Heavy, just like that, is going to be down at the 12-yard line.
Well, and here's where it gets tough. Now the field gets a little bit shorter, and he's going to have to perform here.
Kaepernick running right, and he's going to get sacked. Good user defense there by Sign. He tracked them down all the way from the middle of the field.
Yeah, that looked like he pre-snap just decided he was going to sprint off to the right, and Sign is very focused at all times. He wasn't going to let that happen.
So throwing the receiver there. It does look like Sign is playing a spy. He's using spy, which is interesting. Kaepernick throwing to the right, batted down by Sign's DB, and Heavy's going to stay content with the field goal here. So that's a win for Sign.
It is a win for Sign, but getting into field goal range and getting this 2-score lead is also a win for Heavy. So I think they're both okay with this.
Yep.
But I will say I think Sign is going to be using that spy man because the person in the play that has the spy does not have a defensive assignment. So he can roam around. He has no one to worry about.
He's been carefully tracking Kaepernick on those plays. So it's like Sign's going to take it to the right, veers back to the left. He's going to be tackled right before the 20-yard line. The 18-yard line. So, 10-point lead for Heavy. Here goes Sign on offense. He's got plenty of time left, but he's going to need 2 scores to make this one a competitive game. Oof, that was dangerous. Sign throws it right into Heavy's linebacker's hands, and it's just dropped. There's play action, rolling right again over the middle. He's got Donald, and it's popped up in the air and incomplete.
Yeah, I was going to say, but it was snapped too quickly. Watch out for Donald here. That's the Donald play. But we're going to get a good dose of Kerr and a good dose of Donald coming up here.
All right. Carr running right, sees some open space. Double moves, only gets a gain of about 3. And Heavy's going to have him on 4th down and 8. Just like that.
Yeah, impressive. Very hard to do this to Sign. Yeah, not much to say.
All right, Sign. Look, he's caught it just over the defender's head. That's Kerr, just like you predicted.
Yeah, I mean, those are his go-tos when times get tough. Heavy's got to be just pissed right now because he looked like he had good position, but Sign had better position.
Sign forced into a quick throw, but Staley's going to manage to spring out of that one.
That is the beauty of Sign's offense is that, the routes that he's throwing to, it doesn't always matter what the defender does. They're just going to be open.
And Staley's up the middle for a gain of about 10. Bring up another first down. That fourth down conversion looks like it just got sign rolling.
Yep, and that's what he does. He is not shy about those fourth downs.
Carr looking for Staley again.
Oh.
Heavy pops the ball out, but it goes out of bounds. That was finally a great opportunity for Heavy's famous strip sack, and he got it. Strip tackle, sorry. And he got it, but fortunately for him, the ball goes out of bounds. Pull back up the middle, looking for a hole. He's going to have a good gain there, bring up 3rd and inches.
Heavy was waiting for that opportunity to strip at that ball before, and unluckily just goes out of bounds for him. But
yeah. Now pull back up the middle again. He's going to fall across the first down line, and Sign will take this all day.
Yeah, I do like how aggressive Heavy is being. He sees an opportunity, he pounces.
Play action, Carr running left. Not a lot there, and he's going to be taken out after a gain of about 4. Going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That was nice of Heavy to escort him to the sideline like that, show him where he should go.
Give him a hug, pat him out of bounds. Good game, guy. All right, play action. Here goes Carr to the left again. Oh, that looks like it was a mistake from Sion, just going over the line of scrimmage barely, but looked like he was trying to throw it right as he went over the line.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. I think Heavy wasn't getting the user that he wanted. He kept switching players, and that kind of confused Sign.
All right, here goes Carr, running to the left again. Angle pocket, O'Donnell rises above the pack and plucks it out in the air.
And Heavy was ready for it. He just didn't get the right jump animation. Wasn't quite far enough back, and Sign just fucking eats him up. He's right there now. He's knocking on Heaven's gate.
All right, Heavy knew that run was coming, and Sign's going to have a good hit stick from Heavy there. You can see Heavy desperately motioning for that side run. He knows it's coming. Sign keeps going to it. See if he figures it out. See if he figures out that Heavy's got that one covered. Carr dropping back, goes right, wide open Staley. Touchdown, and Sign's going to put this one into a 3-point game.
I don't know, if this is correct, but I'm assuming their Sign heavy dose of stuff over the middle, Heavy adjusts to it, and now Heavy's so hyper-focused on the middle that the right side is wide open, because prior to that play, Heavy had just been jumping out to that right side every single time, watching those flats, watching that corner out, and now he makes one mistake and Sign capitalizes.
All right, here goes Moore on the return, breaking the tackles, got some space down to the 30-yard line. So Heavy's looking to stay ahead, but have to stay since coming out of the half.
This is tense. Heavy's got to be thinking touchdown here.
Yeah, another option. Signs hold him to 3 points since coming out of the half. The third.
Oh, and look, we do have the play action on. He's thinking touchdown right away.
Oh, Kaepernick under pressure. He barely gets that one off. That was a dangerous play. Good pass commit there from Sign.
Yeah, and I think I would have liked to see him try to roll out further right with Kaepernick. He had quite a lead on that pass rusher. He could have bought more time, but,
Stepping up in the pocket, goes for that quick pass. He's going to have a 9-yard gain with Luzar.
9-yard gain, next play. What the fuck do I know, right?
Sure. All right, here goes the goal line formation. Kaepernick up the middle for a quick first down. And Heavy's going to get a new batch of downs.
Yeah, he's turning, but there's still a lot of stress here. This is still not an easygoing situation for Heavy. He's got to have a touchdown.
When you're playing against the best in the league, you know that 3 points is not enough. You need to have as much distance as possible. All right, here comes Heavy on 2nd and 7. Going to look for play action again. Looking deep. He's going to go to Walker. He's not. He's going to get hit, and that could have been picked.
Yeah, he didn't quite have the angle with Walker. And yeah, that was well covered underneath. So just a risky play. Second play on this drive that was a little risky. Oh, no.
All right. Oof. Kaepernick tries to throw it quick. He's sacked, and it goes off his offensive lineman's head, it looked like.
Well, that's a little bit of a hectic situation. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Maybe he got a little frazzled.
All right, Heavy's going for it. 4th and 7. Looking. Oh, that was completely covered up by Sign. It looks like Heavy's full. He was hoping he would make a move before he actually did.
Yeah, and I think he might have had some pressure there. I didn't see, but you only throw that quickly because of the pressure.
Carr rolling left, chased by 2. Looking for a little bit of room. He gets about 2 yards. Good hit stick there by Heavy.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, Heavy came out of the gates really moving the ball and still only has 17 points on the board, which is surprising.
All right, Carr runs right, looking over the middle for O'Donnell. It's dropped. Bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and this is, I think, where, Heavy's got massive linebackers. I think that's where that comes into play on those drops.
Over the middle for O'Donnell again, and this time it's complete for a 15-yard gain. Running down to the end of the 3rd quarter here, and Sign is driving to try and ideally take the lead. Play action, run to the right, looking. He's going to take it with Carr, just take the slide at 6. 4-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 7.
Good call on the slide. Heavy was ready to pop him.
Ooh, yeah. Heavy's been waiting for a good pop or strip for a while now. The only one he got has gone out of bounds. All right, Sign, play action, running left. There's room for Carr to roam. Going to get to the sideline. Heavy's really looking to pull that ball out as much as he can.
Yep, and again, I mean, it's a Super Bowl, so it's get yards however you can get them, and that's a go-to for Sign there.
All right, here comes the play action. I'm just going to stop saying play action. You can assume every play is. Carr standing in the pocket, finds Brown wide open in the middle.
Wow.
My goodness. And Heavy has got to be angry. That guy was wide open. No one around.
Yeah, well now, so many missed opportunities for Heavy. This could have been a bigger lead for him. He had more cushion. He had opportunity for more cushion, and now I think the panic starts to set in because you were feeling good. You were in control the whole game, and now you find yourself 4 points down. You can't just kick a field goal. You need a touchdown here.
Yeah. All right, here goes Heavy. We'll see if he lets the pressure get to him at all. Going left, breaks a tackle, gets tackled at the 26-yard line.
Well, if I know Heavy, I think we're going to see a hefty dose of the cheapest plays he's got in the arsenal.
Yay! Fullback run up the middle for a gain of about 13, 14.
Great play call. Some good feeling yards. Not that big of a field now, so he's got, he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to take too many risks. Just churn the ball out.
All right,
here goes He's got Walker.
Took a little bit too long. He was dropped.
Now, if I were Heavy, I would just be screaming, "You had Walker! You had Walker! You had Walker one-on-one coverage, and he had his man beat." But he just okay. I thought he was going to go right back to it, but you can't do that against Sign.
No, Sign knows what you're going to do. You can't do it twice.
I do like what he's doing. He's got Miller out in the slot right now, and he's forcing Sign's user to cover him.
Ooh, that looked like confusion on the play there. Heavy's going to bring up 3rd and 10 here, and this is definitely 4-down territory for Heavy. Looks like this is going for Stalker or Luzar. Playing in the pocket. He's going to look like he's going to get out of it, and he's going to be tackled for 4-yard gain, 4th and 6.
Oh, this is big balls time here. He's got to nut up.
All right.
He's got Y.
Kaepernick steps up.
Oh, yeah.
And Stalker brings it down. A 40-yard line to give him a fresh set of downs to keep his hopes alive.
Now, if you're Signed there, you probably saw that coming a little bit, but you're thinking a little bit more meta. You're thinking, well, Heavy expects that I'm going to expect that, so maybe I'll cover down something else, and then, nope, just shameless, go to the guy. That happens all the time.
All right, here goes Heavy with the fullback run up the middle. Lots of space there for Leach to pick up another 1st down. This has got to be making Heavy feel a little bit better.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling pretty good right now. And kind of the nice thing, if he does get this touchdown, he's up 3, which means Sign doesn't have to go for a touchdown, even though he might anyway. But it's better than being up 4, in my opinion.
All right, here goes Kaepernick running right.
Oh, my God.
He has Walker in the end zone, man. Double coverage, and he just says, no, I'll take that one.
Well, there's only 2 guys in IML that would have gone for that, Heavy and Star. Star, rest in peace, in terms of Madden career. But, yeah, those guys are just so good at that.
All right, so we've got a 24-21, 21-24 game with Heavy in the lead. This one has gone back and forth. Not the fireworks display I expected we'd see, but definitely all the tents that they promised.
Well, business is picking up.
All right, here goes Stevens. Look at that hole. He's got space, and he's going to be down to the 40-yard line.
So like I said, if Sign finds himself, 4th and 10, he might elect for a field goal, leave Heavy a minute on the clock. I don't know.
All right, here goes Carr to the right, and he crosses the line of scrimmage. Can get hit, stick out of bounds. Sign is he's playing with a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to have to get as many yards as possible. So
Davis to the right.
Ooh, Davis gets taken down on that 50-50. Heavy's probably over there just mashing that button.
Mashing just about every button he can at this point because he's in the lead in the Super Bowl over Sign. That's not something you can say about anyone of your offense. Here's Carr running to the right. He's got Davis wide open.
Ooh,
he's going to stay
dangerous.
in bounds. That was dangerous. Heavy got a good animation on that fumble strip there.
Yeah, those fullback routes, they can be dangerous with that strip.
Yeah. Heavy's sticking with this cover 2 defense in the nickel. Things was working for him. Here goes Carr rolling out left, looking for space. He is going to cross that line, and he's going to get a good, just outran pace there.
Oh, we got a
Looks like
substitution.
Heavy's going to adjust.
Yeah, I don't think he liked the speed on that guy chasing down the quarterback there.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to put in Wooten instead of Hall. I imagine to try and deter that quarterback run a little bit, the edge.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Staley up the middle, gets a first down and a little bit more. Sign is just taking his good old time, on his way toward the end zone. He knows he's in the lead. He knows he's got Heavy under his thumb at this point. Heavy just has to get a stop and give himself a little bit of time.
I mean, a turnover would be devastating for Sign here.
Absolutely.
So now, as you see, Sign's very conscious of the clock. He's on the 27. He's going to have to play this just right if he doesn't want to give Heavy an opportunity with those 3 timeouts.
If he doesn't want to give Heavy an opportunity and he doesn't want to take a field goal.
Absolutely.
Play action. Carr to the left, stays in the middle. Ron runs to the right, throwing across his body and dropped by...
No, that's just a drop.
Yeah.
It could have been Coor, could have been Donald, but that's just a drop. Heavy was, again, right there, but not good enough. And Sign's got to be a little bit upset right now.
All right, play action. Carr runs right over the middle. He's got Donald. He's going to be brought down, and now we're probably going to see a little bit of clock run.
Heavy calls his
Heavy
timeout.
has taken the timeout.
Yep.
All right.
So if you're Heavy, this isn't terrible. You just got to hopefully hold him to a field goal here. But I think I know Sign is probably not kicking the field goal here. He's close enough.
Almost certainly. So it looks like this is going to be where we end. And Sign just goes straight for the touchdown. All right, so that's interesting. Sign is going to leave Heavy with 1 minute and 47 seconds on the clock.
Sounds like a mistake.
And I imagine that Sign is thinking Heavy's either going to score quickly or not score at all. And that'll give himself a chance to at least tie the game up with a field goal.
Possibly, but I think more likely...
Mm-hmm. All right, here comes Heavy on return with Moore. Looking left, breaks a tackle, breaks a couple tackles. Could have some space. Now he's brought down at the 33-yard line. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think he was thinking Heavy's defense is crazy. He's playing out of his mind. He could even turn it over. I think he just wanted to get the touchdown no matter what and just worry about the defense later.
All right, here goes Heavy. Let's see what he can do. He's going to audible into his halfback direct snap. Just about a guarantee of a couple yards. Leach up the middle, and he's got a couple yards. 2nd and 7.
Oh, boy. It's getting tense.
Touchdown wins the game for Heavy at this point. Sign looks like he's going to take a timeout there. Interesting.
Yeah, you might have a tired defender or something. Who knows? Maybe he just didn't like what he saw. And I like this play for Heavy. He's going to have Nene. He might have Luzar, too.
Kaepernick in the pockets, gets Luzar over the middle for call it a 13-yard gain.
Yep,
Clock is running. Heavy is running.
Old reliable. Old reliable Luzar. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the end zone here.
Kaepernick rolling right, looking across his body. He's got Nene, dropped at 40. Now, it has been common for Heavy in this game to get down to the red zone and then not be able to punch it in. So we'll see if he can do that. See if Sign can keep a hold of it. Or if Heavy can break through this time. He's going to let it tick down a little bit. Kaepernick rolling left. Looking.
Oh, no.
Tosses it. Oh, that's probably going to be all she wrote.
Oh, that might be it.
What a frustrating decision to end this game on for Heavy, because it certainly looks like no one was open there, and he tried to force a ball in. Sign took advantage of the one mistake he made all game. Sign rolling left. It's Kerr down to the 8-yard line. Heavy's going to call a timeout. Sorry, down for a gain of 8 yards. And Sign's probably going to be happy to just pull back, run this one up the middle.
Fumble.
Oh! My goodness, could you guys give us a few more jumps?
I'm serious, man.
And
yeah,
Sign's going to say better safe than sorry, and we'll kneel this one out. He's going to have to punt this. But, I mean, I've never seen live a punt return for a touchdown. And Sign's probably just going to spike this into the air and then just let it settle down around his.
Going to have about 2-3 seconds, so he'll probably just kick it straight up, yeah.
Yeah. Heavy's going downfield just in case. And Sign's going to let this one run all the way down. Now, legitimately, this is a Super Bowl going down to the very, very last play, so you never know. Anything could happen. And Sign's going to punt this one a little bit early. It looks like that was an interesting decision. He's going to give Heavy one last shot at this. This is I'm not sure if this is like good sportsmanship or if this is Sign trying to rub it in. I'm not sure. All right, Kaepernick rolling left. Got Sims Walker. He's going to be tackled behind the line, and that's going to be it. Sign wins his, what is this, his sixth?
Number 5.
Fifth. Sign wins his fifth. A great game by both of these guys. Well played by both. I do not remember the last time that we had a Super Bowl that was this intense on either side. Sign comes back from 14 points down to win the Super Bowl 28-24.
Wow, great game.
Heck of a game.
Heartbreaking for Heavy, though. I think he was feeling good most of the game. And I'm not taking away from Sign because obviously Sign made it happen when it counted. But Heavy, I think if he played a little better, made a couple more better decisions, would have made it very hard for Sign to come back. And I feel for him. But you know what? Hell of a season and a hell of a Super Bowl for Heavy. So nothing to hang your head about, man.
No, certainly not. And to have played Sign the way you played him in the Super Bowl, where Sign has probably been more dominant in the Super Bowl than he's been in any other type of game. Certainly something to be impressed with. And we'll see if you build on this for future years, future seasons.
Yep, absolutely. And I think it's kind of nice to know that, Sign or maybe John, when he was in his heyday, isn't just running roughshod over the league anymore. This is very close. I mean, Heavy could have walked away with this win. We saw Sam get his first Super Bowl last season, so Sign didn't like when I said it after. Sign didn't like when I said it after last Super Bowl, but I think we do have some parity finally. And maybe he'll make me eat those words again. I don't know, but this was close. It was not an easy road for Sign, but he still comes out victorious. So congrats.
Yeah, congratulations to Sign, still officially undefeated in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well,
at least in this league, yes.
We want to get on the competitors and just get some thoughts from these guys. How about we get Heavy on here first? You around, Heavy? All right. Well, what are you thinking? How's it? I could ask you how it felt, but I think we know how it felt. Right. At the point where you lost the lead. Yep. Yeah, that's Sign as an elite defense, so you'll find yourself doing that, and it's just really hard to go 4 quarters and keep churning out offense against him. But you did a great job though.
I
Yeah.
felt like you had too many receivers drop too many balls heavy. You got very unfortunate luck. There was just way too many drops, and I've played you a lot, and I can say that's just you got very unlucky with those drops.
Yep. All right. Well, fantastic effort. Like I said, I don't think going back a couple of years when Sign was beating everybody by 40, we thought we'd get to this point, but we have some real competitive ball here. So I think this is pretty exciting going forward. Do we want to bring Sign on and we can hear from the 5-time champ?
Service isn't great. Is it okay? Is the audio okay?
Yep.
Okay. To be honest, I'm a bit worried. I mean, I know I won the Super Bowl. That's fine. But to be honest, I'm a bit worried. I feel like I'm getting worked out a bit, to be honest, in that game. You see that, like, my linebacker blitz, it didn't come in even once. I think maybe it came in once the entire game. You know, my tight end routes over the middle, they're getting covered. I had to run the same play like 20 times in one game just to get the win. So I mean, even though I won it, I'm not really happy with that. I think I have to do better than that. I don't know. It didn't look like I played a very good game, but if I convert some of those fourth downs, it would look better. But yeah, I'm getting worked out a bit. You're right. It's getting a bit more even. I agree.
Yeah. Well, you might be disappointed with that, but we're pretty happy about it.
I don't know, man. I mean, doctor's right. I used to be winning these games by 40. I think I even won a Super Bowl by like 50 points, right? And now 4 points, and I should have gone out against you, right? So I'm getting a bit lucky, but I'm happy with the fifth trophy, right? Thanks to you guys. Great commentary as well.
Yeah, and I will say there was some luck. I mean, I'm not going to talk about our game because I'm biased, but whether there's luck or not, I mean, you still in both games, the game right before this and the Super Bowl, you churned out the offense when you needed to, and your offense can be automatic at times, and you're the pilot of that. So you're making it happen. I wouldn't be too down about it because you still made it happen when it counted. So.
And congratulations to you guys, because it's easy to make commentary interesting when the game is interesting. That's definitely what you gave us. So.
Yeah, fantastic game. That was awesome. Got 2 back-to-back Super Bowls that were awesome.
It was really close, really tense. Great competition from Heavy. He could have won. He had so many opportunities to win, so it's nice to see a competitive playoff games like that. To stream them, a lot more interest. Thanks to you guys as well. I think you guys are the best commentary pairing, to be honest. Really entertaining, really engaging.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just waiting for Witness to replace me, to be honest. Witness is that voice, man.
No, I'm just a Collinsworth. That's all it is.
We should get Witness and Heavy on the same stream and have the most varied Southern drawls.
No, I'm all about that. I think that's great.
I just thought, Sign, yeah, I think you did a good job, Sign. I mean, yeah, those fourth downs, eek. But yeah, that was a good game. Well played. Absolutely well played.
Yep, I'm thinking free Pete, then I'll leave the league. Right, you guys will get rid of me after the free Pete.
No. You need to stay. We need to keep having that bar to shoot for. So
I need an objective.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it looked like you had on that Donald route, that play action. I think it's like a single back big, where he goes to Donald over the middle. I think not always, but there were times when you had like 4 defenders there, and that was, hard to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, great game, man. Great season. Kaepernick was obviously a great move, so we're all eating crow on that one. um, well,
Yep.
hard to disagree with you now. So, speaking of 2013, when can we expect division draw? What are we thinking?
To be honest, I think right now, what do you guys think?
I'd say let's go for it.
Yeah,
I
right
think
now would be great.
How are y'all going to set it up? Because I'm completely new to seeing how y'all set this shit up.
So we'll go in order of 21 and then record to the 10 minutes.